Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Heaven's Vault. It's been a while, but we are at the Lush Moon and we found this wonderful looking building here and we're going to go exploring. I'm going to apologise for not doing a video last week. I had the COVID vaccine and it kind of knocked me on my arse. So yeah, we're back though. There's a few things we can interact with here. The gate. See if it's open. The main gate. The ancients never had the foresight to leave their doors unlocked. Look through it. Some kind of courtyard. A horned statue. An ancient goddess guarding her space. Is this place a temple? Try the handle. Would be funny if the doors just open, wouldn't it? Oh good. No, I expected different. No, mistress. I do not believe there is a keyhole. No keyhole? So how did the people get in? It may function like the gate on Elbereth, mistress. There may be a passphrase or some other mechanism. I'm guessing we're climbing up the vines. There's something worked into the stone. Maybe not. There's an inscription. Oh, blimey, that's an inscription and a half, isn't it? This one is a fractured fragment from an even longer phrase. Birds, creepers, I could be here all day. Well, that's myself. Star? Death? In? I don't think that bit at the start's right because of the just random squiggle in between the 2 points. I feel like maybe another word is correct. That's no, that's not right at all. Maybe we're missing an as. In myself, something may be dead as stars. Let's get rid of dream. Stars and put in dreams. This. There we go. I give up. I'm going to have to come back to this one. Yeah, we don't know enough words, I think. In myself, dead as dreams. Yes, perfect. That'll do for now. The graveyard? I mean, we were warned on the tree. It must have been for important people. Oh, how are we going to break in? That's the real question. We can slip round this way, I think. Oh, that's a loud waterfall. I most certainly cannot. Careful now, Aelia. I want to slip. I'll see what I can find. How back can this go? I mean, it's a beautiful place.
The wind died.
It's so still. There you are, mistress. Wait, how did How did you do that? He says the door just opened, I swear to God. Did you tunnel your way in? There is a hopper eye above the far passageway. I was able to create a line of sight to it and enter via refraction. This is evidently a large site,
The
mistress.
smell of flowers flooded the misty air.
What kind of place has a hopper instead of a door? A palace, mistress. Or a prison. There's a distinct difference between a palace and a prison. This is no prison. I would have to agree. A palace of some description. A horned goddess. I wonder who she is. She seems sad. I do not see any inscriptions to tell us. Okay, so... She's weeping. And beckoning. I've got it. She's a death goddess. Welcoming people to the afterlife. Wait, the after... What, we're in heaven? And this place is a graveyard. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I guess if it's a graveyard, this is where people do go to die. Gate ever open? There are no hinges. That's a solid no then. It's just a door-shaped wall. How intriguing. In here. Why is the goddess covering her eye, mistress? Maybe her eye is a hopper eye. Death doesn't care what you look like? True. She doesn't need to see. It's hard to understand old symbols without their context. And this goddess is very, very old. This isn't a temple then. It didn't look much like one. It is. A tree cracking the stone. This must have been a stray seed once. Nothing more. Now look at it. It'll bring the whole place down in the end. The same fate will eventually overtake this place, mistress. Perhaps we could finish our explorations before that happens. This whole place is incredible. It's perfect. Two doors. Stuck. But then again, a tree has demolished the corridor beyond. The tree is a creature like any other, mistress. Slow, but ultimately self-interested. What about this door? And this one's locked. There might be a key somewhere here. I don't seem to like keys though, so maybe not. That is a ridiculous idea, mistress. Why would anyone lock a door if they intended to leave the key lying around nearby? You haven't played enough games, Six. Perhaps they were absent-minded. Mistress, really? I do not wish to have to report this kind of nonsense to Professor Mayari. Oh dear. Oh, the flowers. I leant over a flower and inhaled deeply. If we pass out. Musk and rose. A perfume garden. No sign of Renbar though. Most likely he didn't find this moon. The lights are so cool, like the floating lights. Very cool. So we can either go deeper in or we can go look over here. Let's look over here. This is the bridge we saw from below. Mistress, a warning. I believe the running water has compromised the stonework of the bridge. Maybe I'd better try a different way then. After what happened when that plank broke on Renbar's dig site, I don't want that happening again. That seems fair, Aelia. That seems fair indeed. That was quite a traumatic experience. Ooh. Something under the ivy here. It's the Eagle and Sun. This is an Empire period ruin. About 1,000 years more recent than you thought. Lee. So I thought you said this place was thousands of years old. I was wrong, mistress. I was guessing. Well. And there's another inscription along the edge. The design. Ooh, this one's a little bit more easier to kind of understand here. Emperors? Very, very similar to Emperor, so maybe it's Emperor. Similar to wind or sail. Emperor's voice leads towards the light. The Emperors always fancied themselves as sun-made flesh. No, we won't do that. Is this an Emperor's garden? Huyang said Mazwai put the Withering Palace beyond the garden. If this is the garden, then the palace might be close. Or else Mazwai was speaking metaphorically. Ooh, that's awesome. We might actually be able to find the Withering Palace now. Been looking for that place for a while. An intact Empire Site 6. Everything on Eox was rebuilt after the fall. Does not look healthy. But this place was never destroyed. We must assume it was never found. If that's the case, that means somebody is actively destroying sites for the loot. A painting. Mostly worn away. Almost all worn away. I can't get anything from it. Damn. What do you make of it, Six? Use your scanners. There really was a lot of writing here once, mistress. A whole chronicle, perhaps. But I believe some characters can still be seen. Aha! Oh, blimey. Okay. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. A very bloody long phrase. Jesus. Look. Palace. Empires. I don't see anything as empires. Eternity. We don't have anything that's just a little dot, do we? Could be all. Art. I do not see anything else here. Oh, maybe is. We're filling in parts with single words, and that's where I think things are wrong. Emperor go here anyway. Oh, wait, no, he goes where palace is. Seems unlikely. Possible, but unlikely. Oh god. Hang on. Empires fits in the entire back end of that there. Which seems kind of insane. But I think it's more likely, or whatever it means. It might not mean empires. What am I not seeing? Eternity. You know, we haven't done eternity. I pulled that out, didn't I? Knowledge at the beginning. Knowledge, something, all, something is heart, and something empires. I don't think we don't really know what this means, do we? Let's be honest, we've got no bloody clue. I'm struggling to see anything that's... Oh, there we go. Just a little one. Mistress, I do not think you have enough information to read this. Does knowledge of all is heart and empires make sense? No, not really, my dear. I wonder what kind of knowledge it means. This place is a graveyard connected to the Empire. A graveyard of emperors, perhaps. The Emperor's Garden, it would make sense, where they bury the emperors. Solid assumption right there. So we can go down that way. Like a bit of a dead end. If this site was built during the Empire, but the statue was carved in ancient times like the one on Masery, then perhaps the garden was built around the goddess herself. That's why they chose such a lush place for a graveyard. Because of the death goddess. They were going by the gods. This. It seems to be a fractured crystal. Devotional icon, a spiral, dating from the Holy Empire. And there's some etched characters in ancient script on it. Oh dear. Another big one. Can we have small ones, please? So I can learn some words. This is the start of a fractured... Okay, so... Rivers. Door. And it wasn't? Voice? I think my translation voice has to be a mistake. Damn. That's a lot of glyphs. I think it must say rivers. Yay! At least we know rivers is right. Okay, so voice was wrong. Hold your... rivers. I'm going to assume that is a long word. It's a very long word for find. Find your way. Find your way along rivers. That seems okay. This comes from the same place as the page and the square of foil we found before, I think. We've got a lot of leads on a place called the Withering Palace now. This will make the site easier to locate. Can we actually follow the river? I don't believe we can. Okay, let's go further into the building here. Looking a little viney though. We can get through here. That's enough. Ass house? Oh my, this place is awesome. It looks like a jungle in there. A very warm and moist environment. There is a door in the back. Is that a tree sticking out of the roof? It is a tree sticking out of the roof. It's amazing this place is still standing. We're gonna try the door. I'm not holding my breath. Stuck. Stuck. Why is every door in this place stuck? It's a valid question, Alia. So, do we turn back now? Maybe we'll have to try that bridge you warned me about. There's got to be another way inside. Perhaps you could smash a window and climb over the glass, mistress. Not a bad idea, Six. That was sarcasm. Oh. Maybe I can squeeze through here. Time to break in. There might be another door at the back. Perhaps, mistress, but I will not fit right here. You see any other way in? Not from this side, mistress. Then try not to rust out here. I won't be long. Mistress. Oh, look, an open door. Water's above. So many thorns. I'm not going back that way if I can help it.
The air inside the glass house was damp. It smelt like fruit and warm water.
It's peaceful here. Yeah, especially without Six. Even bigger close up. Reminds me of the tree of knowledge on Eox. Alright, is there anything here? Can we open the door that Six is stuck at? From this side for some reason? Ooh. Remark. The air is warm. Thanks, Ailey, that really helped. More water. Still flowing. After all this time. I would have thought it would have been clogged with moss and dirt. I just hope my shoulder doesn't go straight through. God damn it. Eek! Hi, Six. Mistress? I found a way. So I see. I've tried so many doors in this place. That's the first one I've managed to open. I see you are still undamaged yourself, mistress. Mostly undamaged, Six. Mostly. Come on. Six, we might notice some other stuff in here. Look at all the butterflies. This place is awesome. See anything to actually... This is quite a collection, mistress. These plants must have been assembled. Someone's prized collection? Assembled over many years, I should imagine. Yeah, I think you're right, Six. Here's another way across the water. It doesn't look much safer than the other bridge, to tell you the truth. Hey, we've seen this design before. It was on the market moon, wasn't it? Evidently, it is remarkably like the sundial on Eox, mistress. Ah, no, Eox, sundial. So the Eox sundial is a sister to this one. I believe this sundial to be significantly older than the one on Eox. Furthermore, this one was not made on Eox. Ah. So where was this sundial made? An interesting question, mistress. I will consider the matter. So was the Eoxian sundial based on this one, perhaps? A copy? It is quite possible. Only this one appears as though it might work. So whoever copied the garden sundial for the university, they didn't know what it was they were copying. They didn't know how it was supposed to work. That's almost funny. So much has been lost, mistress. That is kind of funny. Let's see what the inscription is on this sundial. There's an inscription here. Please don't be the entire circumference of the sundial. Around the stones at the base. It's not too bad. There's a few words in this one. And we seem to know a lot of them. Bless, maybe? Self. The eternity. Probably an and in the middle there. Self. Oh, God makes more sense. But no, God's here. Bless myself in God for eternity, maybe? I don't have a 4, so that doesn't really help me that much. What am I not seeing? I don't have any triangle. Gotta be a than hidden away somewhere. Or an and that I'm just not seeing. Something. It is the than. I don't see anything else to put in here. I think I'm going mad. Oh wait, hang on. less than God. Let's get rid of... Put another bless. Bless myself something and bless myself something? That doesn't seem right. Bless myself and bless myself eternally. I mean, not gonna lie, that's pretty self-promoting when it comes to blessing yourself. Shrines. I assume the ones above the wall there? We saw one just the same on the last Emperor's hideout in the Cyclones. Was that a grave too? The shrine on the last Emperor's hideout in the Cyclones. Maybe it came from this moon. That would fit with my analysis, mistress. But why? Okay, has the game saved? It has, I think. We've come up to the half-hour mark. We're finished. We're going to have to explore inside of that shrine garden in the next episode. I'm going to thank you all very much for being here. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.